If you get to call it misogyny when bad things happen to women in video games, why don't I get to call it misandry when bad things happen to men?
I believe it is because even Microsoft Office doesn't know the word misandry. Amen.
Because the principles of character design mean that no matter the video game, you can always pick out a prostitute based on what she's wearing.
I believe you will commit a fallacy, a red herring.
Non-player characters have a limited range of action, so the prostitute is always asking for it.
You should be aware of game mechanics and economics, the basic developer's toolkit.
Because in the God of War franchise, you can literally fuck Aphrodite as part of gameplay.
You are leading us away from the question. You are leading us astray.
Even the goddess of love isn't immune to a little left, right, up, down, ABA.
You played God of War on a Game Boy, so to say.
Because when I put on the quote-unquote empowering metallic bikini of your favorite video game character and walk the convention floor, men touch me without asking.
Because when I put on the quote-unquote fan shirt of my favorite band and walk into a concert hall, men touch me without asking. They are even grasping.
They ask me questions about my sex life and expect detailed answers.
Well, they are straightforward and do not tiptoe around like dancers. You seem to have a problem with question and answers. Because you have not answered the question yet. You just told some petty little things of which you are upset.
They treat me like so much public pixel and blame me for dressing in the only skin I get.
Oh, I see. It makes you wet.
Because Hitman Absolution penalizes you for murdering a hooker, but gives you the points back if you use her corpse to distract the cops.
Your credibility drops. Since it's the purpose of the game to only kill when necessary and to be unseen, it is only logical that this is not mean.
Because Republicans won't sign bills into law if they contain the phrase violence against women.
The reason for this might be that women in the US do not have it nearly as bad as the ones in Yemen.
Because there was a list in the boys' bathroom of my high school titled Cute New Freshman Girls to Fuck.
What were you doing in the boys' bathroom? Were you delivering some gug?
And I was so unversed in violence, I was hurt that my name wasn't on it.
Tough shit. Your attractiveness wasn't valued, and this should tell you a bit.
Because a new study asserts up to 40% of rape victims are male, but video games only imitate the kinds of tragedies men want to fantasize about.
I stopped being more poetic than you have been, no doubt, and ask a bunch of serious questions we need to sort out. Are you arguing that there are not enough raped men in video games? Do you even have some brains? I mean, art imitates reality. If game developer did not insert enough raped men, they clearly didn't knew about this brutality. Could it be because feminists suppressed this information to damage the female-male relation?
Because when I told him I didn't want another drink, I saw his eyes light up with a new achievement to unlock.
The achievement would be double dodge. You did not get accused of rape and she didn't get your cock.
Because when I talk less than men, they think I'm talking more.
Given by your poem here, I would think most of it is to ignore.
Because their voices crash into me like I am hoarding spinning coins and first aid kits.
Shut up and show some tits.
And they are cracking me open in the hopes of absorbing something valuable.
Are you lamenting about being somehow admirable?
It's not looting. The game was built this way.
If these men think you are of value, why wouldn't you stay?
Because this is the second night death threats have driven game critic Anita Sarkeesian from her home.
These threats were not credible. Police investigations have repeatedly shown.
Her house flayed open like a wound.
Give me some money, she then crooned.
Because you don't understand when I say that you can't have my body because there's already somebody living in it.
That's a ridiculous argument to commit. It wouldn't matter if someone is living in it when possession is my goal. I would take the O.
Because men may be more likely to die in war statistically, but you've never fucking been in one.
The war on men. Are we done?
Because you keep saying women. Like there's no telling between us.
Do not project your totalitarian ideology onto us. I expect you to discuss.
A catalog of stop-motion stereotypes, unpiloted patter of color and sound.
You forgot the anesthetic amount of extra pound.
By the logic of character design, I can infer that when bad things happen to women in video games, they're really happening to me.
If the thing's happening to you and therefore it's misogyny, you can only conclude that the other way around would be misandry. To that, you just have to agree. Otherwise, it would be hypocrisy.
It's my shirt shredded, my neck snapped, my body breaking to prop open a gate, to prop up your mail.
My mail what, you land whale? Also, you can see this on scale. How many men's shirts are shredded? How many men die in games? How many male bodies are breaking? I cannot stop my head from shaking.
Because nothing makes a more gratifying prop because she's playing the woman card. Because she's playing the victim card. The rape threats card. The posted her address online card. The I'll fucking kill your parents card. Because you still think this is all just a game.
You said things in games happen to you. Shame. You project and you are divorced from reality. Driven off to insanity. You need professional help, my dear. What's that? You have a knife in your ear!